Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic, and in this video, what are some of the best themes and page builders to build out your WordPress-based learning management system at the beginning of 2205? It's really important. It will be a really important decision that will dominate your build out of your membership, your e-learning platform. At WP Tonic, we've got a ton of experience in helping and advising people in this area. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. Coming back, folks. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the best themes and page builders to build out your WordPress learning management system. Now, at the beginning of the first quarter, or we're in the second quarter, I can't believe where 205's gone already. Really, you're going to be looking at a page builder. There is some themes out there that you can still use. One of those is a theme called Sky Pilot. I'm also going to be talking about that as well. But apart from that particular theme and Buddy Boss is a theme and plugin. Apart from those two, really, you're going to be looking at a page builder which has starter themes or starter websites inbuilt into the page builder. Now, there's two subcategories. There's the page builders that are built upon a technology called Gutenberg, and there's the page builders that aren't. I think, and this is my honest opinion, you should be looking at Gutenberg technology because it will give you the most integration to the rest of the WordPress platform. And it really, if used right, will produce some of the fastest loading and the best experience when it comes to speed to your students and to people visiting the front end of your website where you promote your membership or e-learning platform. So I'm going to start with the Gutenberg solutions. And in my opinion, there's two clear leaders. There's Cadence WP, the free or the pro version, and there's GeneratePress. These are the two leaders in the Gutenberg-based technology, that using Gutenberg technology. For the beginner, for the DIY individual, I don't actually think you can go really wrong with Cadence. It's really powerful. It provides all the functionality. It has great integration with all the leading learning management systems. LearnDash, Lifter LMS, Tutor LMS, all of them will work well with Cadence WP. If you're really looking for super speed, used to be lacking starter websites, but they've with their recent updates, they are coming up fast. Is GeneratePress. If you ask anybody that's a web professional and they're building websites on Gutenberg technology, they love GeneratePress. Don't get me wrong, Cadence WP will build fast websites. It's just that some of the features with GeneratePress for the WordPress professional, they're going to love it. But they're both great solutions. Now, for the non-Gutenberg, there's really two main players, in my opinion, and I'm going to mention a third, which I don't recommend. And the two are Elementor and Bricks. And it's very similar to the situation which I described with Gutenberg. Elementor is the kind of Cadence WP in the non-Gutenberg technology. If you're a DIY or even a professional, loads of people build websites on Elementor. Still excellent. One of the problems with it is legacy. It was one of the starters of page builders about 7, 8 years ago. and because of that, it has to deal with a lot of legacy code. It's tried to update itself, but I think it doesn't. It is not as flexible, not as powerful, and doesn't produce websites that are quick to load as the page builders I described that use Gutenberg. Bricks, on the other hand, Bricks is a really powerful tool. It's got, if you're a web professional, you're going to be really happy with the environment. If you're a lesser mortal type, you're going to be a bit intimidated by it. I don't think if you're a power DIYer or just a normal individual that just wants to build out their membership website, I think Bricks is just going to be too much for you. The final one, before I talk about some of the themes out there, is Divi. Now, Divi is really, really popular. It's in a it's changing. They've got Divi 5, but that's been in a kind of public beta for a very extended period. So I'm still going to be talking about their older base technology. Like I say, it is popular. I cannot recommend it. The code, the interface, everything about it compared to the Gutenberg page builders I've mentioned and some of the non ones, to me, it's not a great experience, and I personally couldn't recommend it to you. I'm just being honest here. Now, when it comes to themes, like I mentioned, Lifter produces a theme. The problem with it, for Lifter LMS, it's a great choice. The problem is it also offers what is called full site editing. And I'm not going to go into any great detail about that in this video because I could make a whole video about that, and I probably will do in the near future. But take it to me that I personally believe that you shouldn't entertain full site editing. It's too new, it's changing too much, and it's still under development, in my opinion. And you really don't want to go there. With Generate Press, I think Cadence are talking about maybe going to full site editing, but I don't think they've done it so far, and I hope they don't, basically. That's my opinion. And finally, you've got Buddy Boss. Now, Buddy Boss is a hybrid. It combines theme and plugin, and it provides layout functionality both in the plugin and both in the theme. The plugin is free and the theme is paid. Um, this isn't a great setup, in my opinion, but I understand why they did it because it's aimed at community websites, and they're also basing a app solution on top of a website solution. This is how this is why they combined the two together. Um, yeah, but if it's still enormous value and it's enormously powerful, and I can, for a particular case use, I can still recommend it. But it has its limitations because to basically have a custom home page and other pages, you're going to have to use a page builder with it. Animator works well with it, or Cadence, or Generate Press, and you're going to have to work with the kind of, you're going to have to do a kind of semi workaround, but it will still work fantastic. I'm going to end it here because I could go on a lot longer. I've written an article that gives you even more options and goes into everything in a lot more detail. You find the link in the video description underneath. If you found this video useful and insightful, give us a thumbs up and think about subscribing to the channel. That really encourages me to make more of these videos, and it shows YouTube that I'm doing something good. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.